Going on, people? Today I have another video for you, and basically this is kind of like a part 2 to my previous video. Now if you didn't see that video, don't worry, I'll give a quick summary. Basically, a big games developer, one of their developers basically tweeted out asking kind of the community what sort of quality of life features and stuff they would like added to Pet Simulator 99. And it had a lot of responses, and I kind of made an entire video based on that. Basically reading out all the replies and stuff. And yeah, it was a pretty good video. I recommend checking it out. Like I said, this is pretty much a part 2 because I got a lot of comments on that video, basically with a lot of people with their own sort of ideas of what they could bring to the game as well. So I thought, yeah, let's make another video on this subject, because I know there's a lot of people who don't have Twitter and things. So, you know, I kind of want to give the people who like commented on my video like a voice kind of thing, just to like voice their opinions. You know, maybe a big games dev might watch this, who knows. Also, I did host a huge pet giveaway on that video, so like so basically, as promised, I will give away a huge pet. Now I do have a spin the wheel, which here it is. There we go, I got it to work. So yeah, basically I copied and pasted loads of usernames. I do apologize if your username isn't in here, but I did try my best. There must be over 50 in here right now. And let's see who's won the huge. And it is Nam 947. So I'll copy and paste this and I'll send you a huge pet, my friend. Okay, in this video, I'm pretty sure I just said a random huge pet. So I'll just give away just this one. This huge temporal owl. It's a pretty cool looking one. This is from the RNG event. So hopefully you enjoy this. And just for future reference, I'll just name that giveaway. So there we go. Enjoy the pet Nam. Hopefully you're watching this. And yeah, there you go. Mail sent. Enjoy it, my friend. Okay, so let's get through these comments because there's quite a few, I won't lie. So the first one on features that people would like to see in Pet Simulator 99 is by Yusuf. And he says, for me, I want a hatchable Titanic in egg. Now, this is a very good point. And to be honest with you, I'm surprised it's not happened yet. And I don't really know why. Maybe they don't want Titanics to be too easy to get, I suppose. I guess the only scenario that this has actually happened, kind of, was the RNG event where you could get that free Titanic. But yeah, I feel like for an update, they should just do it. Like, let's just pretend that this is the brand new egg. They should just add a Titanic in here. But obviously, I mean, for obvious reasons, it's going to be absolute. I mean, like, we should expect it to be like 1 in a billion, like 10 billion or something ridiculous like that, because obviously, you know, you don't want everyone hatching Titanics. That would kind of ruin the game a bit. But just that ever so slight chance of being able to hatch a Titanic, they should definitely do it as a free-to-play like feature for sure. They need to get rid of more lag for mobile users when I hatch eggs. So yeah, I mean, this is definitely something. To be honest, I don't really play mobile, so I can't really voice my opinion on this too much, but apparently some mobile users are getting some lag, and that's very unfortunate, especially apparently when you're hatching eggs. So yeah, hopefully they can do some options. Although one thing I will say very quickly is in the settings, I'm assuming this is on mobile as well, there are things you can do, like you can turn all this stuff off. Like I know there is definitely like a potato mode or something. Oh, here we go, potato mode. Yeah, you can put this on. So if you're on mobile, definitely put this on. You might as well. Also, turn off your graphics. Like, obviously, make sure you got the lowest graphics possible in the settings. Like, get this bar and put them all the way down, just so you can maximize your performance. They should give 1 free huge to everyone in the game and make it untradeable, so that everyone can have 1 free huge. Please make this idea top comment so people notice. Now, this is an interesting one. I don't know how people are going to respond to this, but yeah, to be honest, I kind of thought about this, right? Like, you know when you start with a pet, you know when you could choose between like a dog and a cat, and I think an axolotl, I think there's like the 3 choices you can choose. Like, what if you started with a huge pet, but that huge pet, like, you can't trade, and it will just be called like your starter huge or something, so that way like everyone can get at least 1 huge, but obviously it doesn't really add anything. Well, it helps the player out, but it's like it doesn't mess up the economy or anything, because it's like a non-tradable thing, you know. I don't know. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people who disagree with what I've just said, but you never know. I'm just throwing ideas out there, all right? Just throwing random ideas. Make eggs, huges, and Titanics be in stacks if you have multiple of a singular type of huge pet. Yeah, this is another feature that I actually kind of, yeah, like, I don't know why it's not a thing, to be honest with you. Now, I'll be honest, this is only for like the super wealthy. Like, if you're complaining that you can't stack Titanics, then I mean, you are very rich, okay? Or like that, yeah, the fact that your Titanics don't stack, then fair play, because you're very rich. But for me in particular, I guess like it would kind of be nice if you could stack your huges. Because for instance, I mean, obviously, you know, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've got like 13 of these happy rocks. So I guess it would be kind of nice if it was just one happy rock with the number 13 on it instead of it sort of spamming my inventory. Although, I mean, I don't really mind it too much because I guess it makes me look richer, I suppose. Just so it's like I can flex, I guess. But yeah, for me, it's not really much of a problem. But I can imagine for like the extreme pro traders out there in the world, like if you've got 1,000 huge pets or something ridiculous, you know, I can understand how this feature would be good, especially when it comes to trading. Like instead of having to click each individual huge pet in a trading menu, you can just like select 30 instantly. That would be pretty useful for like the big traders. RNG, this guy wants the RNG part 3. I think we all want RNG part 3, right? Anyone else? I don't know. I really enjoyed the RNG part 3. Although, one thing I will say is I think they might be making a separate game of RNG. But I've not seen anything like official just yet. So I won't talk about that too much. But as soon as something official tweets out about this, I might make an entire video about that. So if the RNG fans out there, there is hope. There is hope. Okay, we got kind of a big one here. So basically, this one is for like deleting pets. But I did screenshot this because I thought this was kind of useful for people, just in case you wanted to learn about this. So for pet deleting, you can actually keep using your unneeded pets until you're left with nothing. But since you might have too many of the same pets, first convert all to gold and then rainbow. It takes a while, but it makes your inventory look cleaner. Better than deleting pets, where people would delete huges / exclusive / rare pets accidentally or on purpose. So yeah, basically he's saying like, because I think this was sparked by like the whole deleting pets thing, because obviously it's a feature that is not in the game. You can't delete pets, but in order to make your inventory look cleaner, you can fuse your pet together. And obviously that's kind of like delete, because you're like technically you're like deleting 20 pets or whatever it is to fuse, and you're making it into one. So yeah, if that helps you, then there you go. You know, the next one I've got: fix the problem with rebirth chests in mini games. Items keep falling out of the map. Now I screenshotted this comment. Now I don't actually specifically know what he means by this, but I'm just going to leave it in the video because you never know. This might be an issue. This isn't an issue that I've actually came across myself, but you know, I screenshot it anyway. I want a trade terminal in the supercomputer, and for them to make pet statistics like damage, etc., entirely obvious, so you can obviously see what's doing best with what item equipped, etc. So yeah, this guy wants like the trading terminal in the supercomputer, which I agree with. I think that should be in here. I don't really know why it's not, to be honest with you. I feel like it should be. Same with the mailbox. Those items should be added. And then I think he's talking about here in the second part that like, what I think he means is, you know how you can see your damage of your pet? For example, like this one's 34.5 trill, but then if I was to add like a strong pets X book on, like maybe we should be able to see like the extra damage it's being added on with that book. So obviously if this is 34 trill and then you're adding a strong pets X book on, which is adding, what was it, 140% more damage or something, like we should be able to see it being added on or something. I'm pretty sure that's what he means. But yeah, that would be useful. I'm amazed how... Oh no, sorry, I read that wrong. I'm amazed no one has asked for fusing pets. It's such a pain on mobile trying to put 100 pets into fuse when you have 40k of the same pet. For example, daycare is great. Now, when I put 30 of the same pet, it stops on 30 pets. So yeah, there seems to be quite a lot of things they could do with mobile, like fixing lag and stuff. And then also this as well. Like I said, I don't really play on mobile, so I don't have much input on it. They should do a auto 100 max pets fuse like they did in daycare. Now, I'll be honest, I don't want this video to be hours long, and I've got quite a few comments to show. So I'm just kind of basically just going to rapid fire a few of these, all right? No disrespect to people that did these comments. It's just I don't want this video to be too long. It's quite pay to win, but a literal way to spend Robux into game currencies. Maybe not gems though. One thing I will say is hopefully they don't do that, because that would be insanely pay to win. But anyway, next one. More enchant slots that are free, plus be able to see masteries with inventory closed. I'm grinding breakables. I want the mastery to be right up in my screen so I can see it 24/7. This would be useful. That would definitely be a useful feature. Make tabs to multitask stuff. Yeah, that would be another very useful feature. Make it so when you want to open chests, you can skip the animation, and so you can use multiple keys / spinning tickets at once. Yeah, there should be a setting where you can skip the animation stuff. I do agree with this. I don't really know why that's not a thing, to be honest with you. Open all my gifts at the same time. Yeah, I've covered this one quite a few times now. Just being able to slash or just like right click and then just open all on the gifts would be useful. Pixel world or open that gate on spawn. Yeah, actually there is a gate on spawn, isn't there? Like right above my head there's like a flower gate that is still not been opened, so maybe one day we'll open that, who knows. Free to play shop in Pet Simulator 99. The only thing is though is then pay to win players will also be able to use that shop, unless it's like a shop where like, oh, you're not like, if you've not spent a single Robux, then you can use it or something. I don't know how that would work. I think they should add accessories like shoes, so 25 speed chain, 30% diamonds and stuff. Yeah, that's kind of the way like hats worked in Pet Sim 1, I think, from memory, where they added like accessories like that. They could definitely do that, add stuff like that. They need to add some permanent event that always has stuff to grind for and not repetitive grinding coins and hatching until next update. Yeah, some more like permanent worlds and stuff. Yeah, I agree with this. Although, to be honest, I don't really mind like the events and stuff, to be honest. I mean, well, this event's kind of been slightly not the best event in the world, I'll be honest. Like the color battle's not been my favorite. I much preferred like the RNG event, for example, and even the Dino Tycoon event. I kind of enjoyed that one as well. The color battle has not been my favorite event, but yes, I mean, some more permanent stuff that's in the game forever is definitely a good thing. Put the index in the radio because I have to go back to World 1 or Trading Plaza, then go back if I want to see how much a pet I don't have is worth. Yeah. That's another thing they should add to the index. Oh no, the supercomputer, I mean, which is another thing that's surprising. Like, you would think the index would be in here. So what? That's 3 things now. That's the trading terminal, the mailbox, and the index that all should be added. Next up, they got, in my opinion, they should make supercomputer when you unlock it as a button with the hoverboard, gifts, teleporter shop, etc. So I think this guy's on mobile, by the way. I'm pretty sure he had a reply to this comment saying it was on mobile from my memory, because I think on mobile, like, you can't set keybinds and stuff. So obviously on PC you can set a keybind. If you don't know that, by the way, it's a very useful tip. In your options you can go to keybinds, edit, and you can actually set it to a key. Like me is set to P for whatever reason. It's just a random key that I did, and yeah, when I click P on my keyboard, I can actually bring up the supercomputer. Very useful. But obviously on mobile, I don't think you can set keybinds, so mobile players will have to go into inventory, search it up. Kind of a pain. So yeah, having like a supercomputer button over here, like maybe in this gap right here next to the shop or something, or even like a setting where like you can turn it on and off or something, just so you can see the supercomputer on the screen. I think that'd be useful for mobile players. Anyway, yeah, that is basically all the screenshots that I have. Sorry if I missed your comment. There was quite a few. I tried to go through as many as possible. Like I said, I was kind of rushing through those there at the end, just because I don't want the video to be too long. But yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed. Do make sure you leave a like and you subscribe. I much appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.